Welcome back everyone, I'm the Depressed Eeyore and this is Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. We're gonna knock out some more of these duels. So it looks like we're still playing as whoever this guy is. I never remember his name. The facility, skip. Story deck. Yusei, that's his name, or Fudo I guess is the last name or first name, I guess, depending on what order they do them in. So, we'll play around with a few more of the synchro stuff. Hopefully this deck doesn't revolve around requiring me to wait for the opponent to make synchros to steal. There's no extra deck, so there's no synchro in this fight. Alright, well let's turn 4,400 attack monster. As a Vorse Raider, Fire Formation Tensu, during your main phase you can normal summon one Beast Warrior type monster in addition to your normal summon. Okay, so this is a Beast Warrior. All Beast Warrior type monsters you control gain 100 attack, not a big deal. During the end phase of the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can send to the graveyard one Beast Warrior, or Winged type monster from your hand to your side of the field. Special summon this card from your graveyard. And then the Axe of Despair is 1,000 attack. When this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can tribute one monster, place this card on top of your deck. So he has a bunch of ways to get this card back. This thing is 2,300 attack by itself, has an extra 1,100 because of the Fire Formation and the Axe of Despair. Dimensional Wall will activate only when a monster declares an attack. Instead of you, your opponent takes the battle damage you would have taken from this battle. Okay. Okay. If you control a Chrononomaly monster, you can discard this card to the graveyard, add one Chrononomaly monster from your deck or graveyard to your hand, except for Crystal Skull. You can only use this effect once per turn. You can special summon this card. You can only control one of these. Okay. Once per turn, you can tribute one other Chronically monster, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0. Okay. And if you control a monster, you can special summon this card in defense position. Okay. Alright. And this only lasts until end phase. Okay. So what we're gonna do, Dimensional Wall. I'm gonna summon this in face up attack position. Yes, I know it has 0 attack. Then I can special summon this defense position. Then I can activate this and then look and see what else we can play around with. Machine type monster. Okay. Just trying to see what do we have. I really needed to take a look at I don't know if defense position would help, is the problem. I'll take another one of these for now. 1,000 defense. Okay, yeah, so yeah, we'll use the I'll get the other thing next time. Yeah, so unfortunately, it is what it is. If this thing wasn't summoned in defense position, I can actually just destroy this thing. That's not happening. Yeah, this is the problem. So what I need is actually these colossal heads. But I didn't really understand the mechanics. So yeah, what he has is a lot of low defense monsters, and I need to either debuff them or switch them to defense position to win this fight, but it's too late now. I'll be able to tank one more round, and that's about it. Activate this card by targeting one monster your opponent controls. It cannot attack or change its battle position when it leaves the field. Destroy this card during each of your standby phases and inflict 500 damage. Would be nice, but I can't win this fight, so I'll concede. He literally emptied his entire freaking hand to have enough tribute materials for M's the Infinity, apparently is what I was supposed to be going for, but it didn't matter because I wasn't going to have anything to tribute. Alright. Skip. Story deck. Yeah, let me go first, please. You know, so I can die even faster. Oh, magic cylinder, that would have been useful. Okay. Alright, there's... Alright, crystal bones will be a backup. So yeah, around this time Yugioh starts getting a lot faster, and I don't think it's probably the best thing. Because it ends up making a lot of early things not as fantastic. When this card declares an attack, toss a coin and call it. If you call it wrong, lose half your life points. Yeah, I'm gonna do this first. Okay, he didn't lose half his life points, but that's okay. Yeah, unfortunately we're not gonna be able to do much until we get that out of the way. Yeah, that thing apparently does piercing. Of course, he's guessed right both times so far. Summon. Alright. Each time this card destroys an opponent's monster and sends to the graveyard, as a result of battle, increase the attack of this card by 700. kill that first. Now it's going to have 3200 attack. So we need to get this thing strong enough to essentially overpower anything he has, because he does have an axe, which does a plus 1000 attack. The monster equipped with this card cannot attack. The controller of the equipped card takes 500 damage. Yeah. So this would have been useful, like, I don't know, a lot sooner. Anyway, I'll go ahead and bring out crystal bones here. So I can clear the field a little bit faster. 3900 attack. So yeah, the deck isn't too bad. It just bricked really hard. Well, it didn't really brick that hard. It's just that Bolt literally had the wombo combo all set and ready. All chronomolly monsters you control gain 800 attack. This also would have been really useful. Like really useful. Alright, so we should be able to kill this with this. Yeah, so a deck consists of 40 cards. We're at 31 cards left in our deck and we won the battle. So it gets kind of ridiculous. Alright, we'll do the reverse. Something tells me the reverse is going to be a lot more difficult. Because yeah, that first fight I was pretty much unable to do anything. Then the second time I literally just rocked it. So Fudo has what he needs. It's kind of problems. Okay, so we have that. Contribute this card to special summon 2 Beast Run. Okay. What? Oh, right, this is something I have to okay. So, yeah, I have only one monster I can use, which is going to be the Battle Ox here. Oh, not only does this thing do piercing, it makes all of the Beast Warriors and Beast and Winged Beast do piercing. So here's hoping I don't die. Okay, you're gonna bring that out. Okay. Okay. So Nobleman of Crossout would be useful if Fudo ever put anything in face down defense position, which he hasn't yet. Alright, so what we're going to do here is we're going to do a tribute. Alright, I think our best options are, yep, these Gene Warp Wolves, which are 2000 attack. I don't know what his face down cards are, but they didn't help. I'm guessing they're the ones that probably reflect damage. Okay. Alright, one of my monsters is locked down, unfortunately. Okay, secret barrel. Alright, so this thing cannot attack, I believe it is? Okay, so what we're going to do for that is clear that off. When a Chronomali monster is destroyed, you can immediately summon another one. Essentially, it looks like in defense position. It cannot change its battle position. All right, so yeah, the Fido's deck actually had a lot of cool stuff in it. It's just a shame that I literally drew nothing but monsters when I played with it. All right, looks like I'm in control now. Okay, there's the dimension wall. So he waited until I used my strongest. Okay. Okay. I've already summoned, so can't do anything else. He's kind of screwed. I'm gonna take some damage, that's fine. Okay. Alright, quick and easy. Alright, lockdown duel, same character. Still no extra deck. It seems like he's playing like old school duel monsters in this part of the story. I have an Axe of Despair, Shadow Spell. This card can make a second attack during each battle phase. Control of this face-up card on the field cannot switch. Alright, here we go. So, Mataza, this... Alright, so I can do Shadow Spell, but that's not going to help me. During the end phase of your turn, if you did not attack, you can make your opponent send cards equal to the number of face-up Iron Chain monsters you control from the top of the deck to the graveyard. Okay, that's... As long as it's the deck and not my hand, it won't break my combo. Alright, so... Okay, so he's trying to probably get a bunch of these out. Once per turn, you can select one Iron Chain monster you control to have it gain buffs as long as this is face-up on the field. Okay. Gives it to himself. And now I have to. Okay, this is a mill deck. So now, whenever I attack, I have to take the top card of my the top card of my deck to the graveyard. The top two, apparently. You can only activate this card if there are 30 or more cards in your graveyard and flip. Ah! So it's a counter effect. Well, that's good to know, I guess. I'm gonna go ahead and activate this effect for funds. Okay, doesn't do anything. Okay. When this card inflicts battle damage to your opponent discards one card randomly from his or her hand, which... Okay. He doesn't have any cards in his hand. Last monster was... yeah, okay. So we'll take the risk and do it this way. Oh, well, now I can't attack with it. Okay, so I took damage, and so I lost the top card of my library because of the Robin Zombie. Words are hard. Anyway, so that happened. And as long as that thing's in defense position, I literally can't do anything with it. And since he's not attacking me, activate during your opponent's main phase 1, select one monster in your field while this selected card remains on the field. Okay. So I could force attacks to happen in certain ways, but that won't really help me. Well, I literally can't do anything right now, so I'll pass. I can do 3,000 damage to him, but that's something we'll just have to deal with. Yeah, I'll go ahead and cast this. Do 800 damage. Getting there. Oh, it's in the top 5. Each time your opponent takes damage from a card effect, except Dark Room of Nightmare, inflict 300 damage. I'm not going to use that. Alright. Well, I'm going to go ahead and... Actually... Yes, I am going to go ahead and use this. I can bring it down to 50 attack, do 950 damage, and then just wait until I can use the Blasting of the Ruins. Okay, I understand. Okay, I understand what I have to do. I have to blow up my field. The reason why I have to blow up my own field is because I'm not going to have enough cards in my graveyard. I'm going to mill first, if that happens. So what I'm going to do here is do this. I am going to go ahead and do Sand Gambler. And hope I blow up my own field in time. Else it's not going to work. I'm going to go ahead and do this. So yeah, I did that just to get another card in the graveyard. When this card is sent to the graveyard as a result of the battle phase for that turn will end immediately. It's a 1 in 8 chance to even have the effect we want to happen. So yeah, I want to go ahead and bring this out. So the goal here is I'm going to go ahead and just do a bunch of this. There we go. Alright, that takes care of that. So our goal is to mill him before he burns us to the ground. Yeah, first go. Because I want you to save the draw card. Okay, put a Robin Zombie down. Once per turn, you can send 1 Iron Chain monster you control to the graveyard to inflict 800 damage. Not that useful. Alright. We'll put you in face down in defense mode and hope for the best. that's fine. Dust tornado. Okay. When a fire monster you control is destroyed, send it to the graveyard and inflict damage. Got it. Target one face down monster on the field, and if it is... Okay, this is just letting me know that there's no copies. Target one monster on your opponent's... Okay, so this thing could have destroyed something. And this could have also done some nasty effects if it was forcibly discarded. Alright. Okay. Oh, I also have like... I have an extra deck, which I haven't even touched yet. Each player discards one card, then each player just draws one card, and each player discards one card. And oh, this thing actually has synchro. Tuner and one non-tuner. 6. Okay, good to know. Oh wow, knocked out some of the... That was United We Stand and Acts of Despair. That's some good stuff to get rid of. Also got rid of some of his delay cards. You know what, with that in mind, let's just cast this. Okay. Unfortunately, I would rather him actually draw that card. Okay, so he has a face down card now. That might be a problem. During your main phase, you can equip this card to a face up, blah 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 blah. Also do... okay. I'll go ahead and cast this again. Okay, that's not a big deal. Oh, just barely enough. Excavate cards until you excavate a spell or trap card, which is what he got. Okay. Actually, seeing these trap cards is not a good thing. I want him to actually get those in his hand instead because of that. This thing actually had a hand effect, but it wasn't a big deal. Yeah, I'll go ahead and play this, it's fine. Just barely enough. some monsters. Badly. When this card destroys a monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict 300 damage once per turn. You can special summon a level 4 or lower. Okay. Okay. I might win through just raw damage at this rate. So yeah, he flooded his back row with stuff he probably couldn't use. Okay, good. We got rid of at least the gambler, because that I can't actually easily pierce through. I do have a way of doing it, but it's still not fun. Well, actually, no, I can't do it because he has no back row. Actually, yeah, I can, because it uses my slots, not the other way around. Anyway, each player sends 2 cards from their hand to the graveyard, then draws 2 cards. But I can't do it. Why won't it let me do it? Oh, do I have to have... Do both of us have to have 2 cards in our hand? Oh, good. Decided not to attack with that thing. Anyway, I believe this is a 1 match. He was down to 10 cards left. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a video. I am the Depressed Dior, and this was Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. See you guys in a bit.